If you are still receiving your orders in your email and you have to manually go in and extract the order details every time, let me show you a system that you can set up today that will take away that stress from you. And mind you, this is a system that a client actually paid for, and I'm just being generous to give it to you for free. Okay, so let's go right in. So this tool that you will use as usual is make.com. I'm a make.com girl, don't sue me. So the tool that you're going to use is make.com. Just sign up for free. And once you sign up, this is the dashboard that you're going to see. So just simply click this create scenario here. And the first module is going to be your email. Like I said, you're receiving orders in your email, so that's going to be your first module. So this could work also if you're doing like Telegram. Maybe I will do another video on that if you do like WhatsApp orders, Telegram, whatever. But for today, let's do the email. So the first module is going to be email, and it's going to watch for new emails. So every time a new email comes in, that's when it's going to trigger this. So you create your connection here. If you don't know how to create your email connection, I have a video on my channel about that because it's a little complicated, but you can do this. I trust you. So I already have my connection, and you just have to choose your folder. The folder here is going to be your inbox, and the criteria is going to be only on read emails because there is no need to, like, it's going to assume that once you read an email that you have attended to that email. So you want to take only on read email, but if you want anything different, you can always pick all emails, whatever that works for you. But for this, I'm just thinking ideally you would need only on read emails. And of course, everything else you can set this to depending on how many orders you get. So the one should not be a limitation, so it can run as many times as possible. And that's all you need here. So you just click save, and you can run this for all of your emails or from now on, whichever one that works. So the next module we want to have there here is going to be a ChatGPT module, which is OpenAI module. And this module is the module that's going to extract all of the details, because the person can just blast you an email like, I ordered something, this is what I ordered. So you want it to extract the necessary information for you. So that is what we need the OpenAI module for. So we want to choose the generator completion list. Let's use this module. So this is our OpenAI connection, and we want to use the 4.1. And let's add a message. So the first one, we want to be the developer or the statement, the system rather. And I can't with this is the prompt that I have. So I want you to extract sender email, goods purchase, the quantity, the order time, and the delivery location. So that's what I want you to extract from the person's message. So the next one is where you're going to fill in the person's actual message. Where is the message here? Yeah, so here is the message. That's where I can reduce this to 1000, and I save this, right? So if I run this once, let's see if I have any open email that could do that for me. No, I don't have anything. So yeah, the email that is going to get from me, it does not work. So another thing I would say, set up a filter here to only pass the emails that concern others, because as a business owner, it's not only other emails that you receive, you're going to receive complaints and all of that. So only if the email contains others, that's when it's going to pass into this the ChatGPT and actually run through this module. So let's set up the filter that will do that. So we want to call the filter order. So we want to say if the subject, and this is something that we are going to let the client know that, oh, if you order something, make sure that your subject is order and the name. I know that some clients will not still do that, but at least ideally, a lot of them understand English. So yeah, so we want that to contain, I would rather use this, yeah. So we want the subject to contain order. So we change this operator to contain, and make sure it's case sensitive, because sometimes they can spell it in different ways, so it does not affect this. So you save this and you save this. So if I go to my Gmail and send an email to that particular, so let's compose one here. I'm trying to say I have placed an order for sausage roll, I guess. Sausage roll, that sausage roll I paid for 5 packs, and my order time is 5 p.m. and delivery location is New York. So the subject is going to be order for sausage roll. So just so you can stick that. So of course I'll add my Gmail. I'll add the email address here. Of course I'll add this email address and send this email so that you can see. So the email has been sent, and so let's go in and run our automation. We should have an email now to work with. Yeah, so you see that's passed through here, and it's currently running there. Yeah, so we have a response. So what we want to do now is, because this response is going to be clustered, like you see, this is how it's going to cluster it together. So what we do want is to extract those data individually. Is there any word like data? No. So we want to extract the data individually, right? So that we can feed it into your sheet or your your spreadsheet. So what do we need to do that? We need a parse JSON. Like you remember in our prompt, we had said you should give us the data in a JSON form. So now I want to parse the JSON so that we can extract it into its individual components, if that makes sense. So what are we looking for? We're looking for JSON, and we want to parse the JSON. So you create a data structure here. So I need to copy the output here and use that to generate the data structure for it. Yeah. So here you come back here and you create a data structure, and then you call it email demo, and you generate from, you want to generate from here, so you put your sample data here. That's the one we copied, and then you generate, and it has generated that for you. So you save this, and then the JSON string here is going to be the result that you get here. So that's, yeah, and you save this, saying it should not be the last. Yeah, it's not going to be the last. You just need to be sure that this is working. So we go in and we send a new email. And we say, hi Joe, I just ordered 4 jeans, and let's stick with food items. I don't know, I just ordered cabbage. Is that like, well, it's just green beans, whatever. I ordered 5 packs. It's not even packs of cabbage, but you get the message. I ordered 5 packs, and the other time is 5-6 p.m. and location is Texas. So and then we send this. So the email has been sent. So if we come back here to run these ones, yeah, just run anyways, please. Yeah, okay, so that has done its thing, and we now have this. So the next thing you want to have is your Google Sheet, or wherever you dump your data inside. So wherever you dump your data inside. So let's do Google Sheet. So you want it to add a row. So what you want to do is pick this, and this is our sheet that contains the information that we are trying to add. So the sender email is going to be in one of these places. This one, yeah. So this is the sender email, and then the goods purchased is going to be here. There you have it, and the quantity is going to be here. There you have it, and then the delivery, the order time is going to be here. There you have it, and then the delivery time is going to be here. It's important you stick to, that's why we need to run this, because you can see that some of them are just highlighted and they're empty, and then the other ones are the actual ones that have data in them. So stick to the ones that have data in them. These ones that are, describe goods purchased and they have no data in them, chances are high that if you pick those ones, once you run this automation, it's not going to work. So always make sure that you pass the JSON and actually run it, and extract and only pick the ones that have data in them right here. So you do save, and you save the entire scenario. So if I go in and send another email, let's do that. So let's just say I just ordered for a margarita. No, let's just say coffee. I ordered 3 cups. my order time is 7 a.m. and my location is New York. And then here we have, so we just send this. So we have sent the message. Let's go back into our automation and run this once. So let's look for the spreadsheet while that is running. So this is what we currently have in our spreadsheet. So let's come back here. Let's run this once. It has gone through. Okay, so we come back here. You see, we have coffee 3, 9 a.m. and New York is our location. So this is the perfect system that I can use to extract your customer orders from your email without having to manually copy and paste. I hope you would set this up for your business today, and I will see you in my next one.